Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. My name's Yesenia, and there's no co-host today. It's just me today.
I am Miguel, and I am the second.
Yeah, I was making a joke. Expresso Thoughts. Welcome back to Expresso Thoughts, everybody. We had an interesting week. I'm gonna tell you guys that right now. Very interesting week. We watched. I'm just gonna get straight into it because we got a lot of content to get through. I feel like.
Why not? Also,
I just came from work, so you guys are wondering why I look slightly nicer than what I normally do. That is why. But I mean, like, in this less than a week, we've watched 3 movies in less than a week, and physically going to the movie theaters.
Yeah.
It
was something.
Yeah. And I had another free screening for tonight, bro, but there was only one seat, and it was for Transformers.
Dang.
And I was like, oh.
I don't know though. Those screenings are kind of.
They're tough, man. They take a toll on you. They are tough. Before we get into that one, okay, let's start from the beginning. So we started off our movie week with The Little Mermaid.
Yes.
We were iffy.
I was taken to this movie against my will.
Shut up. I was iffy overall about this film. Because it just looked too real for my taste. And it just didn't. The characters looked way different than the animated film. And I know because of it's the hyper-realism that they achieved of it, but I was just worried that it was going to come off too much like the Lion King live action. However, this film was actually pretty decent. I actually enjoyed it. It stayed true to the story, but it left room for different areas for certain characters to kind of grow, and you can kind of see their talent a little bit throughout the film. What did you think of it? Because before we watched the film, which I can't believe I was hearing this for the first time. I don't know if it's true or not, but did you actually watch the animated film?
I don't know if I really. I don't think I did, to be honest.
Oh, I'm so sorry. This was your first time watching Little Mermaid.
I am not. Because I was pleasantly surprised.
Okay. Yeah. So say your point of view, because I have my point of view of I think it's 1989 film adaptation of it. So what's your adaptation of it? Seeing it in that sense the first time.
I don't know. I mean, I felt like, going into it, I was like, man, this piece of junk gonna be corny, bruh. It's gonna be stinking,
Yeah.
But then I was surprised, man. Like, maybe the only corny stuff sometimes would be like, I don't know, like the transition into the song, maybe. Yeah. But other than that, I don't know. It didn't feel that way.
Yeah.
And I kind of liked the realism of it. It was a lot more well done than The Lion King. Yeah. The Lion King, it was just, but I feel like that's harder to pull off. Because like I said, in this one, there's actual humans, you know what I'm saying? They're playing in it. Mm-hmm. So they can like play off of the animals. Yeah. But in Lion King, it's just animals.
Animals, yeah.
So, and I thought, the voice actors were great. Yeah. I was thinking, love Sebastian, I think it's a crab or a lobster.
Yeah, he's a crab, yeah.
Crab, bro.
Yeah. He was hilarious, yeah. And the film is actually 52 minutes longer than the actual animated film. And in the animated film, Scuttle was an actual bird. So the reason why Scuttle looks a little bit different, a different bird-like creature, is because this specific creature, this bird, can actually go underwater. That's why we saw Scuttle underwater. Yeah. So that bird can actually go underwater.
What kind of a bird is that?
I'm not sure.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It can go underwater. Hence, it gave Awkwafina more lines. Yeah. And more interaction with Ariel, more interaction with Sebastian, and which caused the film to be slightly longer. It developed the character of Scuttle a little bit more. And I think Awkwafina did a great job. I mean, Scuttle was hilarious. So was Sebastian, and the banter between them two.
Don't forget about my boy Flounder, yo.
He is cute.
Yeah, he like the little brother.
Yeah, Flounder's
little
cute.
Bro.
I don't like how he looks like.
He look good, man. He look good.
He just looks so different from the animated one. Like, he needs more yellow, more blue, less white, and less like a dark blue he had on him. But the little boy who voice acted Flounder, he did amazing. Because even though he didn't really look like Flounder from the animated film, it's still, you almost still get a sense of Flounder from the voice and the innocence that the young boy brought to the table.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
And I thought, what's the actress's name who played the Little Mermaid, Ariel?
Oh, Haley Bailey.
Yeah, she was a beast.
Yeah.
She killed that role because
she did. Yeah.
She really made that film better than what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She played it very well. You know, especially when she couldn't speak. Mm-hmm. I don't know. You could still feel her like communicating strongly. Mm-hmm. So I just feel like it was perfect for her. Yeah. You know, and like you said too, it just felt like that role was very genuine. Like it was her. Yeah. Like it just seemed like.
Yeah. The original voice actress for Ariel actually made a cameo, and I didn't know that. Made a cameo in the film. And I believe it was when Ariel was like walking through the village, and she was getting that lady gave her, what was it, food or a fork or something? Yeah. That was the voice. That woman. Was the voice of Ariel, the original voice.
That woman. Mm-hmm. Dang, bro. Yeah. That's crazy.
A little fun fact.
That makes it even more dope of a movie. Yeah. Just because of that.
Yeah, they did a good job. I almost before I get into that, I do want to say that I did not know how. I mean, I knew of Haley because I knew of her and her sister, and then I've seen her also on the Freeform show Grownish. So I knew of her. I knew that she could sing, but I mean, like she played Ariel, and her voice was pitch perfect.
She's up next
in that film. You know, she did very well job. Eric. The guy who played Eric, he did really well. He had a solo in the film. Yeah. Very nice chops there.
Yeah, he was a cool little prince. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Softy.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Cute little softy.
I enjoyed it. It's a decent film. Do I like it better than the animated one? Probably not. I'm going to stick with the animated version.
Remakes are kind of, they have a tough task, you know what I'm saying? Trying to relive.
Yeah. Yeah. And Lin-Manuel produced the film, which I don't know why I didn't know that it was him when we heard the rap between Scuttle and Sebastian. Yeah. I think what gave it away was the ending, because there was a little bit of a Latin flair to the music. I was like, why does this sound so familiar? Yeah. And then like when the credits roll, I was like, oh, it's Lin-Manuel.
Yeah, and that rap probably was like, you know, him having a little splash of
him in there a little bit.
Yeah, he's splashing some of his own little style up in there.
I thought it was funny. It actually worked well with the characters for Scuttle and Sebastian because they're so goofy. Yeah. And I think that the way that the rap went, it just played off the characters really well.
And they got a nice little banter. Mm-hmm. I feel like there was a thing there.
Probably. Who really knows?
How would that work, right?
I know.
Imagine those children.
We were talking about this like on the drive back home, but I was saying that towards the end of the film, obviously there's a kiss, right? There's that kind of kiss, the Disney kiss, the last kiss in the scene of the film. Yeah. I thought the kiss was weak.
Have you like looked into that?
No, I didn't look into it. But that hug, there's a hug before the kiss, and I was like, dang, that hug was powerful. Yeah. And like the kiss was kind of.
It was more powerful than the kiss. I thought originally when they were running together, I thought it was gonna be a kiss. Yes. But it just ended up being a hug.
Yeah, and I honestly would have been fine with just the hug because I was just like, okay.
Yeah, but I think that pays tribute to the prince's respectfulness, his charmingness. Like, you know, I feel like he was very, you know, it also could have been his feelings that he was overthinking everything, but he was very conscious. Yeah. He didn't want to like overexert himself, you know, and make her feel uncomfortable. Yeah. So I thought it was sweet, but yeah, it was kind of To us, it was noticeable.
Yeah. It was noticeable, and I think also like he played a prince that seemed like was very guarded of his heart. So maybe that's why it felt a little flat. I don't know.
Nah, he's tripping. He was tripping though.
I personally think that the hug was just more stronger than the kiss.
He was tripping when Ursula was, trying to make him fall in love with her. Pretty much with that spell, he was tripping. Yeah. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, dude? Like, you know where your heart lies, bro. Mm-hmm. Just because you hearing this woman singing from the ocean, don't mean you got to get with her.
Now, what was surprising to me is the fact that Melissa McCarthy can actually sing. I didn't know she can sing. So that was an interesting thing that I found out when
she was cool.
She claimed the role of Ursula. That I think there were some moments I feel like could have been a little bit more punchy. For that it could have came across a little more punchy for Ursula, but it was good though.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, that's just me being really nitpicky.
Yeah.
On the film, but
yeah,
it's decent. It's a decent film. What would you rate it out of 10? What would you give your rating here?
Give it a 7.5.
7.5. Okay.
7.5.
You know what? I'm gonna give it the same. 7.5. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like it was overall good. Mm-hmm. Just a few little knickknacks.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Going on to the next thing. By the way, right now, if you guys haven't already watched SpiderMan Across the Spider-Verse, skip ahead to this episode, or just re-listen to the first 10 minutes of this one. Because there will be spoilers. I repeat, there will be spoilers because we are going to be talking about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. We'll try not to spoil too much, but just be aware there's spoilers again. I'm just going to say it one more time. Spoilers right now.
Spoilers.
Spoiler. Okay, here we go. I think we warned the listeners enough now.
Yes.
But yeah, then after The Little Mermaid, we watched Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse on Saturday because we watched it on Tuesday.
Correct.
Saturday we watched Across the Spider-Verse, an early morning showtime. It's a task, guys, to do that early morning showtime. We sneak in coffee because it's so early in the morning. We have to have our coffee.
Yeah.
So we have coffee with our thermoses.
I wouldn't recommend that. If you because I have to pee a lot when I drink the coffee. I take only like 3-4 sips.
Dude, I don't know what it is. I'm just like sitting there chilling and I'm just chugging the darn thing.
But during the flash, I was. Oh my bad. Oh, but during the flash, I was fine though.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it was. No, it wasn't the same with The Little Mermaid. I don't think. They had to really use the bathroom.
Yeah.
I don't know. You needed to use the bathroom in The Little Mermaid, I think.
I don't know, but I know during Across the Spider-Verse, man, dude.
Yeah.
I was struggling.
It's a long film, guys. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Feel like 3.
It did feel lengthy. I'm not gonna fall flat on that one for you guys. It does feel like a lengthy film.
But this is the movie of the year.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where did it say that at?
I saw like a LinkedIn post,
and I completely agree with it.
I agree. It's fantastic. It's amazing. The soundtrack is outstanding. Dude. What's like a Metro Boomin? He produced.
Yeah, Metro Boomin on the beat.
Boomin. I said Boomin. He produced the soundtrack. What I would have liked a little bit more of the soundtrack is that I don't know. I just would like a little more Latin flair. Right? Miles Morales is half Puerto Rican, so I just would have liked a little bit of Latin flair on the track. But the track is awesome though.
Yeah. I just don't think because this man he's still kind of like learning the language, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You could tell. You could tell a little bit.
For it.
He gets
roasted by the mama from it. But I thought this movie right here, we see what Miles is capable of, man. Mm-hmm. This dude is the best Spider-Man to ever exist.
Mm-hmm. Honestly,
you can't even argue with me, bro.
No, I'm not, bro.
You see it in the film. They had the Spider-Man scene where he goes back to, I forgot what that whole stinking cult was.
Oh, well, we'll get into that. But the film starts off with we actually start off the film with Gwen, and what she's going through in her universe, and then we jump into Miles and what he's going through in his universe, and they're both kind of trying to figure out their footing from, being their own separate people at the same time. What's next for them, right? But at the same time, they miss each other. Mm-hmm. You know, there's a lot to unpack there. I'm trying not to spoil too much for you guys, but we may end up spoiling some things. But we do get to see a lot of the family dynamics between Miles, the mom, and the dad. A lot more, I think, in this movie than the first one. Yeah. And they dive deep on, when the mom talks, like, and the parties that they throw and the food that they have, like, we get to see a little bit more of Miles' background, in that sense, and his family and all that, which is kind of nice because we didn't get to see that in the first film. Right. But, Miles gets into some, who gets into, how does this whole shindig, it's him because he messes up the cannon. So apparently there's this whole thing where, like, this whole moment where there's a moment in every superhero's lives where they become a superhero. Yeah. And I guess Miles disrupted that pattern. And when he entered this HQ of many, many, many different Spider-Mans, we have, like, Spider-Punk. Yeah. I don't even know. So many. I can't even remember the other ones. But so many other spider people. And basically, they're trying to stop Miles. Because Miles is trying to save his family, essentially.
Yeah, he wants to go against what the timeline has in place for him, pretty much.
Exactly. Yeah. And the main dude that's in charge of the whole HQ, his name is Megan. Yeah. Not this guy over here. Yeah. But, like...
I would hope not. He's a bad guy. Yeah. To me, he's bad.
What is he? He's like a spider ninja?
Spider ninja? He's Spider-Man.
No, he's Spider-Man, but, like, he has, like, a...
He just got claws.
Yeah, like a Spider-Man or something. I don't know. But he's a different Spider-Man.
He ain't even all that. Like, he looks like he's all that, but Miles took care of him.
Like, well, he will, essentially.
And even Gwen was shocked when he did it. Yeah. I could tell that when he did it, it aroused her. I could just tell.
And yeah, essentially they're just kind of he is trying to stop Miles from disrupting the canon of the next person to become Spider-Man. Miles is just going to do his own thing, basically, and Gwen is going for backup, essentially, and getting the team together because she knows that she screwed up.
Yeah, long story short, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
pretty much. And it ends in kind of a cliffhanger, so we don't really know exactly, what happens. But it is a really lengthy film. I think we did a good job not spoiling it. It's just kind of like a general summary of the film.
Yeah, I would say it's like overall just about Miles discovering more about the responsibilities he has being Spider-Man. Yeah. With his family, he debates on whether he should come out to them or not and tell them. And then he's also at the same time feeling a little bit controlled because when they're even talking about going to schools, they want him to stay in Brooklyn, but he wants to branch out. And they're just kind of, having a tight leash on him. Yeah. So that also causes him, you know what? I'm going to do my own thing.
Yeah. I mean, that's a natural situation that's going on, too. You know? I mean, they're doing a good job with,
different when you're Spider-Man.
But they do a good job with that, even though Miles is going through all this stuff, right? All this multiverse, the different dimensions, all this stuff. They still bring it back to the fact that he's a student. Right. And they touch on it just enough where we don't forget that he is. Yeah. So they did a good job with that. There's this one specific scene that I absolutely loved where it shows all the different types of Spider-Man, live action, gameplay, animated, comic book. Yep. They probably meshed in 4 different mediums into that one scene, which was crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That movie was insane.
I was like, man.
It felt like you were in a different realm, like I said.
Yeah. Because the style of the movie is meant to be like you're visually seeing a comic book come to life. But in that specific scene, it's like you're in a different dimension. You're seeing all these mediums in one main thing, in one film, and it's done so well. And then the cameo for Childish Gambino was just icing on the cake.
I know. That was slept on right there.
I was like, wow, they did a good job with that, of bringing him in there, and then the animation. I was like, wow.
But the MVP of the film, you guys will know when you watch this, Spider-Punk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was the MVP. For real was, though. He was, man.
He was jealous of him the whole entire...
I know, and then he ends up coming in clutch for him.
Yeah. No, was it for him? For Gwen, pretty much. Both. Yeah.
Because remember, this is giving some detail, but when Miguel had him trapped in the... He told him how to get out.
Yeah.
So he's like, remember?
Yeah.
That man was like, yeah.
He came in.
He's like, I remember.
He was jelly of him, but look, he ended up helping him out at the end.
He was too chill. How can you not like him, bro? He was too chill, man.
Oh, man. But
that was crazy, though.
We'll see what happens. And how it is going to end on the third film. So that was the whole original plan when they brought in Miles Morales into this universe. It's going to end on the third film, and it's called Beyond the Spider-Verse. It's going to end up with 3, and it's going to come out next year.
It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be bittersweet. I don't know how I'm going to feel, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a little sad. I'm going to miss the guy. But
there has been, I was talking to my coworker about the film because she watched it too. And she was saying that there's rumors that maybe they're going to be bringing Miles Morales in live action form in the MCU.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, man.
I don't know, man.
I feel like it's going to be a mission.
I mean...
like, it's going to take a minute for sure.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, because they got to find the dude.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
But, I mean, because, like, in a sense, he's our...
But I'm good. Honestly, in live action, I'm good with Tom.
He's our newest Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Miles. So, after Miles, I don't think we have a new Spider-Man.
Mm-mm.
It just kind of ends with Miles Morales.
That would be interesting to see, though. Because maybe they'll introduce Miles when Tom's kind of is done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Tom's not done until Phase 6, so...
Right. So, and he's going to be a part of the Avenger films.
Yeah.
So, that just makes me think, okay, Miles, you know, if he comes into the picture...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who knows, actually, though, because Miles has the ability to travel through multiverses.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see. That'd be cool.
We'll see, yeah. I mean, like...
anything's possible when you have that ability, man. Yeah. For real.
They just, they started production on the 4th Spider-Man film, and then they put it on pause because of the writer's strike. Then I just heard, like, maybe a couple days ago, they resumed production again, so they were on a hold for a few weeks. And then they're back on it, back at work. It's still very early stages, but we're getting a Spider-Man 4. There's no title to that, but we're getting a Spider-Man 4. At least that's what Tom Holland teased when his recent, I don't know if it's a TV show. I think it's a TV show, The Crowded Room, that he's in.
Oh.
Yeah.
I live for the Spider-Man. That's what I'm living for right now. All those films.
So, guys, sorry if you haven't watched it, but we did warn you ahead of time on the spoilers. For the ones that stayed and did watch.
Wasn't too many at all.
Yeah, not too much. The ones who stayed throughout, we watched again. I mean, it's just amazing.
Watch it till you get tired
11
of it.
out of 10, that film.
Watch it till you know what's going to happen in each scene.
Yeah, right? Yeah, honestly. And it's hard to find the first film, like, on streaming services.
You didn't find it?
I was trying to find it. They have it.
Apple TV, maybe.
You have to pay for it.
Yeah, man. You think a movie like that going to be free?
Well,
I'm
not going to pay for it.
That is box office.
I'm not going to pay for it. It's the same thing, like, they have it on Hulu, but with the subscription, you have to pay with it. So it's like,
I'm finna see.
I'm not going to pay extra for that. Sorry.
I see.
I'd rather just buy the film. Better buying the film because it's hard to watch it on the streaming service. But we also watched a third movie, and we cannot talk anything about it.
Yeah, but or else we're gonna get locked up.
I know, pretty much.
We listen to this and lock us up.
But we can tell you about the event, though. We were fortunate enough to attend a free screening of The Flash.
Yeah.
On Monday.
Yeah. 11 days before release.
Yeah. We were fortunate to. That film was also long. That's almost a 2.5 hour film.
Yeah.
However, it felt ever so slightly long. Like they probably could have shaved off like maybe like 10 minutes or so
It fell short.
It did.
When it was getting really good.
Yeah.
Then it started flying by.
And then it died down. There's one point where like it dipped a little bit, and I think that's.
It was like this. It was like that. The movie.
Yeah. But like, we're just talking about timing, okay? We're not talking about the actual film.
Yeah, we don't get into nothing. We're not.
Yeah. My overall rating of the film is a 7 out of 10.
Wait, we didn't even give our rating for Across.
Yeah, I said 11 out of 10.
Oh, this kid said 11?
Yeah, what'd you say?
I didn't even say anything.
Oh, well, what would you say?
I guess I gotta do 12. I gotta do better than you.
Oh, jeez, okay.
Got one up here.
My thing for The Flash is 7 out of 10.
I'm gonna go with 8.
There you go. That's all we gotta say to that. We can't go too much in depth on why. But we do, guys.
But we did see also at the screening. I saw I ran into a member of the press, and that was a surreal moment. And I heard him say, to the person conducting the screening event, they asked him, "Hey, what did you think of the movie?" He said, "I thought it was good." So I can leave it at that.
Short and sweet.
Yeah,
Short and sweet.
I can leave it at that.
Yeah. It's a good film. If I didn't have the opportunity to watch it at free screening, I would have paid for it. However, I'm still gonna pay for it, and here's why. I'm gonna go back and watch it. I don't know if you want to go back and watch it with me. Apparently, there's a certain scene that they didn't put in for the free screening on purpose, so people won't spoil the movie.
Man, screw them, man.
Yeah,
it's free, man.
I don't know if that's real or not,
bro. What the balls?
I know.
I gotta go back and see that stick in the clip.
I know, me too.
That's gonna tell us so much.
I know. So I'm just like, dang it.
At least we don't gotta see the last one again. Wait for the last.
What last one?
Like the very, very last one. Like post credits, like, cause you know how they had the 2 credits.
Oh, I think it might be that one.
No, cause they didn't have one after the first credits.
I'm saying I think it might be like in the credits that they didn't add
the first one.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Hope you didn't say too much.
No.
But I definitely want to see that clip.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait to talk about it though, cause I thought it was. I mean, that it was good, man. I don't want to say.
That's really all we can say. We can't say too much.
I know. I was about to say something a little extra. I was like, let me back up now.
It's a good film. If you guys are curious on the take that James Gunn is trying to do for the DCEU, then watch the film. That's all I'm gonna say.
Now look.
That's already a lot.
Yeah, but look, DC has hope with that man James Gunn, because he's a beast. You know what I'm saying? With what he did with Peacemaker, I think he did. I don't want to be wrong because I'm sound like a goofy, but he didn't do Deadpool, did he?
No.
Did he do any type of Marvel movie?
James Gunn?
Yeah, he did Guardians of the Galaxy, didn't he?
Yeah, he also did. Didn't he do Suicide Squad? The Suicide Squad.
Yeah, so just look at his.
Oh, that's DC though.
Yeah, but he did Guardians of the Galaxy though.
Yeah, he did do that.
So look at the man's body of work in terms of superheroes. He does pretty darn good, man. Peacemaker go crazy. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So DC is gonna have a little 360. They're gonna do a 360, and I'm hoping we're getting some high quality films, man. I was telling Jess about this. It is such a shame how these superheroes get some lame movies, man. I need to see Green Lantern, yo.
The DC ones, at least. I do gotta say that Patty Jenkins did it right with Wonder Woman. I do gotta say that.
Yeah, Wonder Woman was probably the best.
Don't say any more after that.
Best thing they've had. You know, I need to see another Superman because my boy Cavill, I think he done, bro.
I think, yeah. He wasn't going to be coming back as the Man of Steel.
And honestly, I like Robert, bro. I like Robert. I think he's a good Batman.
Who in the right?
Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
I think he's a good Batman, so we're getting off to a good start.
Yeah. But overall,
it's gonna take a minute though. We gotta be patient with these guys.
Yeah. Overall, I enjoyed The Flash. I don't know if Blue Beetle is a part of whatever James Gunn.
When did that come
out? Later this year.
Say less. It's gonna be lit.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, I can't. There's more I want to say, but I can't say.
Next episode for sure.
Well, when it comes out.
Not next week?
I don't think it's our next week. So it's probably the week after. Oh, is it?
Unless, we would have to wait.
Yeah.
because it's on the next Thursday is when it drops, I believe.
My thought process was because we watched the free screening of it, that I was like, okay, I can go and watch Elemental, because I'm actually excited for that film. And then it comes to find out, I'm like, you kidding me? You're telling me that you kept things from the free screening?
I had a feeling about that.
In the actual, something didn't feel right either. Like, I was like, wait a minute.
That's just a thing with superhero movies.
Yeah, it just, something was missing. I was like, yo.
It's an unwritten rule. Like, you gotta have two.
And now you're gonna make me pay. Like that's the kick. That's the way they get the money for the box office. I think I said that's smart. That's smart.
Yeah, so you want to see this
and
clip?
People don't shut their mouths either, so that's like really smart.
It's got to be something crazy.
But we got a free poster out of it. We also got a free poster out of Across the Spider-Verse. So we got two free posters.
Yeah, we did.
We didn't get one for The Little Mermaid, but that's fine.
Yeah,
I'm not butthurt about it.
I didn't expect to.
We should have though.
I didn't even expect to get one for Across the Spider-Verse, but that's how you know these are top movies for the year.
We also went opening weekend. We went like the day after it opened, like the morning of the next day. So that one makes sense. We waited a little bit after, I think, for Little Mermaid. So maybe that's why we didn't get a poster.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah, but definitely we'll get back to you guys with that in-depth review.
Yeah, we will get back to you on that one on The Flash. We'll talk loads and loads and loads of stuff. We could talk about it now, but we don't want to be mean because we didn't sign anything.
I'm not trying to get locked up.
But yeah, we're just gonna be nice and not say anything. We just say that it's good. It's worth the watch. If you guys are curious on it, watch it. That's all I gotta say.
They said if you record it in the film, violators will be prosecuted. I was not about to be prosecuted, bro.
I do. Yeah, if you guys are curious, you want to watch it. That's all I got to say.
You have to watch it. If you're not going to watch it, what are you doing?
Next week's episode, I believe Miguel says it comes out next week. So next week we'll review it for you guys. We don't know if we're going to watch it again, but we'll review it. As well as we're probably going to be talking about Never Have I Ever because the final season drops tomorrow, Thursday. We're recording this on a Tuesday.
Bro, no way, dude. I'm about to binge that in one day.
So that's coming out. We're probably going to be talking about that. So that's exciting. I'm excited for the final season. I'm sad that it's ending. And I hope it ends in a way where I like it.
Yeah.
You know, where everyone gets a little bit of their cup of tea.
Yeah.
That's all you can hope for of a television show, right?
It's going to be bittersweet regardless.
Yeah. It's always bittersweet when a TV show ends, especially when you ride with it so long. It's just like, oh.
But let's see, man, because I finished thinking Barry. I mean, that was a good ending, though. Can't get too in-depth because you don't watch it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. Yeah. I finished rewatching The Wilds, and now I'm rewatching Friends on Max.
This kid with the Friends.
I like my Friends. Anyway, we hope you guys enjoy this episode. Subscribe to your podcast wherever you guys listen to your pods because most likely you'll find us there. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. We do post videos of our podcast also up in there as well. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
See ya.